No,
I would
leave it for
never
them.
tell the audience.
No, I'm going to tell them. I'm
They
going to
don't
tell them.
deserve.
Leave it to them.
I'm going to tell them. They deserve to know. There are loyal audience. I know that there's loyal fans.
At least two.
At least two. And I love everything they say. It's so sweet and nice. Anyway, hey! Welcome back to the Wayward 7! My name's Will, Forever DM as always. Sorry about last episode. If you watched it and there was muted audio up until the intro, that's because I forgot. My bad. Anyway, we were still setting up when it went live because we pseudo don't have control over that. But yeah, welcome back. We have another good episode for you tonight. Episode 61! Yeah, so before we get into it tonight, I think we got some special words from our boys on my right.
I wonder how special they are.
Yeah, very special.
I know a few
Here
words.
they are,
The
Only
boys.
A few special ones.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
I'm not the one who said you don't deserve to know the truth. That was Jack. Shame on you, Jack.
Jake just woke up on the table.
Anyway, happy holidays.
Yeah.
And by that I mean coming up is a holiday where we live called Mardi Gras. And it's called that because Marty is touching grass. Good job, Marty.
That's how it's spelled.
You're not even pronouncing it right.
Yeah, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
That's how we say it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we say every year at this time each year.
Yeah.
Well, definitely won't, get, called out for that or nothing.
Yeah.
No.
I've never been called
It's
out for anything.
definitely not.
But anyway,
very
I have a
passionate
special
holiday.
themed. I don't know even how much you can see because it's. I don't know how far it is. Zoom in. Editors, get it close.
No. The editor says no.
Well, okay. But I have a special themed die I'm going to be using this D20 in today's episode because it's gold and purple, and so that's themed to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And speaking of something that's themed to Mardi Gras, subscribing.
Yeah.
It's
How?
Right now, if you're not subscribed yet, this is actually really cool since it's almost Mardi Gras.
I'm listening.
If you scroll down and click on subscribe, it'll pop up with like Mardi Gras colored confetti. Check it out.
Yeah. That was
Check it
hard
out
to do.
right now.
And you can
It turns out I lied, but you still subscribed. And since you're here, go on and turn on the notification bell. Guess what? When you turn on the bell, it'll pop up with Mardi Gras colored confetti.
And if it doesn't, like the video and comment that you're upset with Ethan for lying.
Maybe it'll appear then.
And the king cake will be delivered to your house.
Yes, the king cake with a baby. If you don't know about this tradition, it must sound very strange.
Oh,
So
very.
there's a baby in the cake.
I hope you get the baby in your
I'm
cake.
from Pennsylvania.
If you get
This
the,
bothered me when I moved here.
Hey man, Chesapeake. Okay,
you're gonna
this
want
is weird.
the baby in your piece of cake. Just
No,
just
no,
so
you
know.
don't.
No,
Because
you
you can
do
share
want the
one.
baby.
What
You
do you-
do want the baby, Ethan.
I thought no, because then you
The
have to buy
baby
the
gives
next
you
one,
luck.
right?
Yes,
gives
but
you
the baby
luck.
gives you luck.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
have
but
to
I'd
buy
rather
it.
have money than luck.
But I'd rather have
Baby saves
lucky
I would
money.
rather be alive than eat the baby.
That's true.
All right, so we're gonna switch from baby eating topics to these lovely
Little
ladies.
did you know that we were gonna keep talking about baby eating.
No, we're not. We're not.
Take it away, Reagan. Take it away.
No, we're not.
Hit us with those
No,
baby eating facts.
We're not.
If you don't want to eat babies, listen to Lauren.
I don't like without. Anyway, what I was going to say is Mardi Gras is also known for all of the balls and the parades and all the fun that's had, and you can have fun with us here at the Wayward 7 by following us on social media.
Wow, that's a better
Party
segue.
with us every Friday.
Yeah, post in the comments, guys, what you thought was better, Lauren's Mardi Gras ball and, fun approach, or Reagan's baby devouring mouth. Which one did you like better? Which would you like to see in a future episode?
You're getting age restricted, guys.
No, it's all hypotheticals, right, Reagan?
Going on to
Listen, we're already
I'm legally
for
not allowed to
rights of
confirm
our
nor
videos.
deny.
Wow.
You
Okay,
are
so
absolutely legally allowed to deny.
while I go talk to my lawyer, let's roll the intro.
She wants a. You know me. She wants a. I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, "I've never seen a man who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? If you could pay the right price, your evening would be nice, and you can go and send me on my way." I said, "You're such a sweet young thing, and why you do this to yourself?" She looked at me, and this is what she said: "Oh, there ain't no want your money, not your life. But if you try to make a move, I won't think twice. I told him you can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask what made you wanna live this kind of life. He said there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back on you. No, I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Yeah. When now a couple hours passed and I was sitting in my house, the day was winding down and coming to an end. And so I took
The Rosca de Reyes.
Maybe someone else was confused and told me the wrong thing.
They might
but
have.
I am
So
certain
it's-
they told me
the
Mardi
key-
Gras
You
baby.
guys at home haven't gathered. We're still talking about the baby cake.
There's 2 cakes.
We're talking about different holidays. One of which has severely passed. That being said, last time we left off, the party has been traveling with a strange wizard by the name of Keysphere. Keysphere, an enigmatic character with a owl-like mask and a wide-brimmed witch hat, has been rather curt with the details of this journey, this expedition that they're taking, but has assured the party that they have their best intentions in mind. That being said, they've made a camp just outside the town of Mortades, a small, once Horacian city lost in the last war, town in Cilicia. One that Icarus is all too familiar with,
No, I'm not.
or at least he pretends he's not.
You can't prove anything.
That being said, they've come to this town for one reason: to find a displaced ruin somewhere nearby. And with the help of Herb and Aramel's abilities to find hidden objects, places, they were able to discover one under the collapsed bastion beneath the town. So, together with Keysphere, Silas, and Willem, they teleported in and discovered a chamber, a place that Keysphere translated as the Hall of Successions. Once inside, they were greeted by many statues that kind of ran in a line to these pillars on the wall. The pillars also with these statues embedded inside, slowly sinking up as they get closer towards the ceiling. The center of the room was lined with the sigil of a sun, tarnished in this old temple. A machine woke up behind them and guided Nastani to the center of the sun, where she was engulfed in green flames. And an entity gave her a vision, a prophecy, they said, drawing 4 tarot cards and displayed them in front of her. She received the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Told, not Mortades, you're on camera.
But it's written.
And was told that this is their future, the future of the new Wayward 7. So, during this, their conversation was cut short as tremors ruptured through the ceiling. You see bits and pieces from somewhere up above drop, scattering across the floor. You watch as Keysphere kind of hands to the side, ready at any moment, looks about, the tremors stop. Is everybody okay?
Am I still in flames?
Nastani, I'll say the rest of you watch as Nastani, the flames had blasted for but a moment on her, and you kind of just watch as she staggers a bit.
Gwen rushes to like stabilize her.
Gwen rushes up.
What was that?
Which part?
All of it! You were just engulfed in flames!
Oh.
Are you hurt? Are you okay? Do you need medical
I'm
assistance?
yes, I'm fine. Aside from
You're a
what's
bit
in my
dazed.
brain.
You're a bit dazed. You receive visions.
I'm just gonna sit down on like the steps.
Okay. All right.
For a second while I sort
Yeah.
my brain.
Silas kind of walks up and hands you his flask.
What's in
Who's got the
this?
crown?
Water.
Who's
Water.
got the reading thing?
Okay, I'm gonna drink it.
Do
hoping
you have
it's
the
water.
crown on, or
Was it you who had the crown on?
No, you took it.
no?
from
We
me.
took it.
Yeah,
So,
so I have the crown on.
okay.
I take the crown off.
Okay.
No.
You go take the crown.
Yeah.
Sure. You do, and Keith's kind of going around, looking about the room, checking the ceiling.
I'm also gonna do that. Like
Okay.
he is the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I would say that the three of you, including Willem, are
Yeah, he
now
was being
all looking about. Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
sus when we walked in the room, right? Like I caught him on a check, I think.
You tell me.
Roll to survive.
Too long
Yep.
ago.
Make a survival.
It
check.
was. He was hiding all of the nameplates.
No, he wasn't hiding all the nameplates.
He seemed like shocked about something.
he was pretending to have not heard the name Kieran
Right.
Ilikar.
What's up?
15.
15. Okay, so I'd say between the three of you, Willem rolled a 20.
So Willem?
Looking about, the tremors have stopped. You see where loose pieces of perhaps the ceiling has fallen. It's scattered, but it's stable. And I would say the three of you kind of surmise that it was something topside, not down here, underground.
It was our camp getting
Nuked.
orbital striked.
The
if
keep
only.
has fallen again.
Can I read
Wonderful.
the statues?
So you go down to the statues. There are 8 of them. One of which was pointed out as Kirani, of the all-knowing depths. The kind of a drow statue with shorter, kind of bobbed hair, and a very familiar cloak. Very nice, very well embellished. And you look at yours, and also very nice.
What was Karani's title?
Kirani of the all-knowing depths.
Right on the
The
stone.
all-knowing
She appears to be
depths.
a drow. Yes.
Write that down.
Right off the stone.
But that is her statue, and she is placed on the ray from the sun sigil at the center, labeled chronology.
No. The next one.
Are you moving to the left or to the right?
To the right.
So as you move over to the right, brushing your fingertips on the ground, you read the ray known as eternity.
Mm-hmm.
And there, going to this plaque, you see a half-elven man, kind of a stubble, and Nastani, as you kind of see her examining us, you recognize this person immediately. You just saw them speaking to you through the flames. And Herb, you read the name on the plaque, Theron of the Celestial Heavens.
Mm-hmm.
What language are these under there? Do we know, or is it like?
I would say it's an ancient dialect.
That was eternity?
Yep, that was eternity.
Okay.
Continuing to the right.
Yep.
As you continue to the right, you read the next ray. This one says continuity. And as you read the plaque just under the statue, it says Melora of the Crested Waves. And make a...
Crusted waves?
Of the Crested Waves, yes.
Crest or crust?
Crest.
Crusty waves.
Crusty
Crusty
Waves.
waves.
Crusty Waves. No, go ahead and make a nature check.
Can I cast guidance?
No.
No.
I would say you have to cast guidance before I tell you to make the check.
Where is my skills? Nature?
Yep. Go for it.
You're literally a tree.
And I would like to use my proficiency thing. Knowledge of past.
So you're using Channel Divinity?
Yeah.
Okay, so mark off that slot.
Yep, I will. And that's a +3
Plus
with proficiency. Nature?
Yep.
11, and I'll use my knowledge of past life as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Okay, from 14, 25.
25? Yeah, okay, great. Looking around, you recognize some of these are some fairly exotic races for these statues that you're not quite used to seeing within the continent of Kohal. The statue that you look at the moment is a Triton. a sea elf of sorts, one that is not commonly seen here. But she, very tall, very much kind of a mariner's type of outfit with nets and different sorts of things kind of incorporated into the outfit, with these very kind of large fin-like ears.
What race did you say that Theron was?
Theron appears to be a half-elf. But Melora, the Crested Waves, appears to be a Triton.
Okay.
Continuing.
Yep.
The next one, as you feel the next ray, this one getting closer towards the center of the room, opposite the door, I should say. You're almost there. The next one is directly. This one is labeled Change. And the plaque under it says Volinar of the Wandering Hearth. And I would say from your previous check, you recognize this to be a ancient red dragonborn, very close to the original bloodline of a red dragon. He appears to be kind of a simple kind of tunic, but you recognize the massive kind of staff that has a large blade at the bottom with it, and what appears to be a large ruby at the top. Moving to the next one. So, this one, the center of the room, with seemingly the most importance. This final ray, which is soon to be the final ray, is titled Order. And under it, you're walking over to the plaque, Brilthor of the Gale Wind. Brilthor. B-R-I-L-T-H-O-R. Brilthor.
Does this have anything to do with the fallen sun?
Brilthor, what was his title?
Brilthor of the Gale Winds. And I would say, with your 25 for kind of just scoping out these statues, there is an aura to this kind of cracked porcelain-like skin that the statue represents. These kind of solid eyes, a kind of longer beard. You would recognize this as an Asimar, or one who is born from divinity. A very rare type of person.
And about present and future?
So going over to
Past, present, future.
the last three, you would run into past next, and this appears to be a high elf woman on the ray of past. Her name is Illustre of the ancient Heartwood. Illustre, yeah.
Of the ancient
Heartwood.
Have I heard that before?
Illustre?
That name sounds familiar.
So that is what past says, and then moving on to present, it appears to be a dwarf with very intricately braided beard, lots of little rings kind of woven inside. On the ray that says present, and his name is Jorund of the Iron Hand. And moving over to the last one that you've read, right before Kirani, the Ray of Future. A tiefling. However, I would say, once again, with your check to recognize the room, you can ascertain that she is a bit more similar to a tiefling you've already met. You recognize that the kind of darker eyes, the black sclera, as this is a feral tiefling, or a more primal tiefling. The wings are folded on the back, a longer tail. But her name is Sylphina of the Whispering Stars.
Of the Whispering Stars?
Yep, of the Whispering Stars. So, that being said, that is all of the statues.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So there was a specific order that these were scene in the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that order?
In the room you're in right now,
Mm-hmm.
the order goes from starting from the bottom, as the rays kind of get a bit either more, I would say, intricate. So from least intricate to most intricate. Past, present, future, chronology, eternity, continuity, change, and finally, order.
The order is Brilthar. Does Brilthar look look more powerful than the others?
When you look at him and look at the others, he is the one that screams wizard the most.
Yeah.
He has a very, a kind of, a raggedy hat, the large kind of beard, but those piercing orbs of eyes are what catch you off guard the most.
And he was the...
He represents order.
But the god...
All written down.
I don't know the name.
The god?
Like, the porcelain skin.
Yes, he is a Asimar.
Asimar, that's
Yeah. So, which is essentially, think of tieflings as descendants of demons. Asimar...
Or descendants of angels.
Yeah. But I would say, looking at these people, they all come from very far corners of the globe. It's likely that maybe Jorand, maybe Kirani, Theron are from Kohal, but the rest look a bit out of place.
I'd like to note that, while everyone's doing this, once I kind of got my bearings, I immediately took out my journal to transcribe the tarot reading as well as the order.
Okay.
I wrote down everything I could.
The vision too?
Vision as well.
Alright. So, are you telling the others that? Or?
Yeah, once everyone seems to be, finished.
Look
We're
over.
done reading all this.
What you writing?
Should we stay in here, considering it was crumbling a minute ago?
We gotta find everything that we can.
Keysphere kind of turns. Isota has notified me that there is an airship that has arrived.
What kind of airship?
Silesian.
Okay.
She did not give much details other than she is hiding in a barn and waiting to bring us back.
Who else is with her? Irmel and...
Aramel and Chris. Chris is with them. Long short of it, when you are ready to go, she is ready.
Okay.
Should we, I'll explain everything I saw once we're in a safe place. Should we kind of make this as if, not that we weren't here, but make it so that way no one else will learn what we know?
Like shut the door?
Yeah, but I'm assuming...
To blow it up?
What's the robot bro doing?
Good question. While you guys are having this discussion, you watch as the statue of Theron has moved back to the wall as the robot is kind of standing where the statue once was. It just kind of slid back into the pillars, and you watched as the other statues rise, and you watch as the robot slowly just bring up what appears to be a statue of Nastani.
Ah! What's that? What's that?
Wait, and that was in place of who? Theron?
Theron, yep.
That was in place of Theron?
Yep. On the Ray of Eternity.
Excuse me. Why am I there? What's happening?
Who carved
He is doing it while
Am
we're
I
reading.
taking over the role of eternity? You were the bard? Tell me what it means!
Can I,
What does it mean?
interpret it at all?
Keysfair, what does it mean?
Keysphere turns, you can understand to a degree. It says you will receive your title once you've earned it.
Why don't you step on the pedestal as well?
Do we want to do that, or do we want to head back because of the ship?
I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know
What
I don't
happened
understand what's
whenever you
happening.
were-
What do you mean my title? I have enough of those!
Wow, you just gotta collect them all, don't you?
Keysfear, please translate. I don't know what he's...
You're going to get the title once you figure out what Theron told you. What did he tell you?
Theron.
I'll explain it once we're somewhere safe. I wrote it all down.
So that's the guy who gave us the...
Yeah, he's the guy who gave me a vision, and also I got a prophecy and some tarot cards, but also I don't want to get caught by Cilician government.
Okay,
so I might wanna leave.
let's make it one thing at a time. Cilician government, we should probably go and take care of that. If we're done here.
We need to get...
You guys tell me.
Do you, what would happen if you... Don't you have the same amulet as Nastani?
I do. Do we want to do that now, or do we want to try and come back to that later?
Do you know
Let's
where
try and
yours
come back
came
to it
from?
later.
Are we gonna be able to?
Well, at the very least, I got some information, and we got plenty...
We definitely won't be able to if we get caught.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't know.
Precisely.
I don't know. I used to dig up
I'll
sand.
hold his hand.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
hold his other hand.
You grabbing Keysfear's hands?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're cold. The gloved fingers are like...
Why are you so
Are
cold?
you dead?
Are you like a blood deficiency?
Okay, I'm putting my hands on your backs. Fine. Don't hold hands.
I
Come
think
here.
he's undead.
Just the...
Toll the dead.
Scary. You like this guy?
The blank mask just peering. Just
Okay, let's go.
Cast Turn Undead.
Okay, so, that being said, you guys go with Keysfear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody kind of grabs hands, and you kind of just hear Keysfear whisper under their breath.
Hey,
Okay.
Silas, you don't have time to put on your shoes. Let's go.
God dang it, I'm just getting comfortable! Runs over, puts his hand on your shoulder. So, that being said, with Keysfear whispering to Asoda, there's a kind of flash, very different from the teleport you guys just took. And you guys are now standing in the room. Kind of just where horse stables are. You kind of see that there's gaps in the boards here. You can see kind of going on. Asoda kind of huddled over to the side with Airmel and Chris, who Asoda just has one finger up to his mouth.
I want to take
Yeah,
a
it's
sneaky
a-
peek outside.
I sense a theme of hiding in bonds from Cilician government.
Yeah, DM, tell us about that. What's the...
You weren't
What's
there.
the symbology?
I wasn't.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Icarus, with advantage.
Can I look at what the ship looks like?
You can make one too, sure.
Are they like
Straight up.
landing or?
Say Icarus gets advantage for this.
27?
27, oh, well, they'll just do it. Okay. So, Icarus, as you look at the ship, a couple things catch your eyes. Firstly, it is a boat. A huge boat. Huge, not quite as big as the Sapphire Fleet ship that you were on previously.
Yeah.
It looks more for personal use, but of a particular kind of person. It's military in nature, and I would say with your big 27, you would recognize this ship is likely used exclusively by maybe 2 people in the country.
Uh-oh.
Maybe 3.
Hey, Chris, what
Is
does
it like
that
a bombing
mean?
ship? Are they just bombing us?
This appears to be the ship, the airship of a Preceptor.
Icarus, what's out there, buddy?
Tell us what's happening.
What's out there?
50-50 chance that might be Garfia's ship.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me?
60-40.
You see Kirster's head just slowly.
Which is the 60?
are you-
Please tell me Paris
70%
Guardia is the
chance.
40.
Are you telling me
the
that there's
30.
evidence that we were here, aka a statue of me down in those down in those?
Did her name change on the plate too?
She did get a title, but it said
Oh.
Mastani.
Are you telling me they know it?
Okay, so please tell me that 30% is Paris Guardia?
It was
What's
40.
the other? What's the other chance? What's the other chance? Who else would it be? Your brother?
Please tell me your brother.
Damon?
Small.
Oh, please
not,
let it be
not
Damon.
a chance of Damon. Most likely that is Lady Garfia's ship.
No,
It
maybe
could
it's not
possibly belong to Callisti.
Who is
That is the other. Is that the right hand or the left hand?
Left hand.
That's the left hand of the sovereign. Garfia's the right hand. Callisti's the left hand.
Mhm.
Officially equal, but
Officially. So you would know Calliste's been in the job for maybe 3 years.
So why would we teleport?
It could also be the Sovereign's ship.
Somewhere else.
Okay, that's bad news. Okay, I have an idea. Let's split up and get out. Yeah? Sound good?
Yes.
Sound good?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool,
Yes.
cool. I'm not teleporting us right next to the ship.
Yes.
Sound good? Yeah? Cool. I'm going to take...
Yes.
I'm casting Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, good to know. Alright,
Can I also go into a rage? Is that gonna be loud? I don't want to go into a rage. I don't know.
From the bar, just like...
I don't know.
Alright,
If we get hit.
everyone,
If we get
stay
hit.
quiet. We need to sneak out of
don't
here,
know.
alright?
Okay, never mind. I don't want to
You
go into a
have
rage.
to also attack every round, so every 6 seconds if you want to keep the rage.
Slap Chris.
Oh,
Slap
yeah,
Chris
you're
every
right.
6 seconds.
Yeah, or be hit every 6 seconds.
I just come on.
You just
Go! Fight back!
What is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
yeah.
Okay, never mind. No.
I can
Is
shoot.
this annoying?
Yeah.
Is this annoying? Is this annoying? Is this annoying?
Has to do damage.
Yeah, that's gonna do so much
So,
damage.
Keyspear kind of goes by Soda and Aramel and Chris. I say half of us go this way, the other half go the other way. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you proposed we just run from the barn? Is that
I'm proposing we just get the hell out.
okay?
I say, we're kind of screwed either way, but if there's 2 of us, maybe one of us will get away nicely.
Okay.
Okay, so then where are we running to?
Back to camp, I guess. Want to regroup there?
Okay. So, DM, we are we
You guys are inside the
the
town.
town
Yeah.
where the
The ship has landed, just in front of the ruins.
Okay.
Are you peeking to see what's going on out there?
I guess
Very
since
much
I
so.
asked the question.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Can I bury myself in the floor?
You can start to if you want. There's hay.
Perception. 19.
19.
Yeah.
So, Gwen, kind of looking out from the corners of the barn, just looking about, there are people going about their day-to-day stuff who are taken aback by this kind of sudden arrival. There are members of the local guard here who are kind of on high alert, all kind of just now flooding the inner area of the city just to see what's going on. However, things have somewhat died down towards the ship. It seems that whoever was on the ship has
Wait,
already
did it
disembarked. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, then we can run.
That whoever was on the ship originally is no longer on it. The ramps are down. And there
Alright,
appears to be a crew waiting for their return.
Okay, so I relay all that. So you're saying it's safe? You think it's safe at the camp, Keysphere?
I think it's outside of town, and once we get to the camp, maybe we can start to, get away.
Okay, all right.
What are those in here?
I
Would
just
it-
thought. They don't know who I am.
That's what I'm hoping is they don't recognize us
I
or
don't
anything.
recognize y'all.
So don't act suspicious, and we
I
can
don't
probably
know.
just walk out.
We don't. Well, we don't know if the. Well, I guess no risk being taken. But
Garfield would recognize you, so if you see Garfield, don't let her see you.
okay.
Well, that's the hope.
We should have destroyed the ruins.
Would it? I mean, I hate to ask you to cast more spells, but wouldn't it just be easier to teleport to the
It's
camp?
bright flash. We did it inside of a tent before for a reason, and now we're in a barn.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Okay.
Not a spell. Okay.
Then who goes with who? I'm not.
Well, I'm going to take my people. I suppose you
Okay.
take yours.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
We'll take Chris if you want. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Just-
take Chris.
Tape his mouth shut.
So, Keysphere, Chris, Isota, Irmel, and Willem kind of separate from the group. I believe that makes it 5 and 5, right?
Mm.
So Keysphere heads out towards away from the ship, that pathway. So you're afforded a fairly straightforward path to head out of the city if you would like to try.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Let's
Doing
go.
it stealthily, trying to
Yes.
blend in. What you doing?
Stealthy.
Well,
Smoke bombs, going out guns blazing.
I have
or-
darkness, but
I cast
I don't know if
Pass
that.
It is
so-
midday.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it'll. I mean, we won't be seen, but darkness will be seen, and
yeah,
that
would
is
attract
sus.
more
Yeah.
attention.
So. I mean, just
Yeah, if there's a way to like,
stealthy.
She already cast Pass Without a Trace, so
yeah.
you got that going for
Again,
you.
try.
And Silas is wearing a
trying
sneaking
not
suit.
to necessarily look suspicious.
Yep.
You know, but
Okay.
like,
blend in with the crowd.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Yeah.
in Assassin's Creed, you know.
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
it's
is there
kinda
like because this is like basically like an event for this town? Is there a bunch of townspeople out and about near the barn?
There's a good couple people kind of moving about. You can't really see what they're paying attention to, or where the central kind of commotion is. As it's kind of like there's no guards here. There's a ship. There's lots of stuff, moving parts going on. They're unloading these boxes. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
Okay, so I would say that we need to kind of go out when there's a crowd, a few people going by, and don't try and beeline it towards camp.
I think I should stay here.
Why?
I want to know what they're doing.
I can stay here and look at what they're doing. Because they don't know who I am.
I would say you guys can't really see, if Guardvia or whoever is here right now, so you'd probably have to go move from your barn and look around, but you're more than welcome to.
Well, either way, I'm not on.
You guys can try and
Anyone's
Assassin's Creed your way
radars.
through.
I mean, I would just say that I feel like if we move fast and beeline it towards camp, that's more suspicious, especially if this is a quiet town where nothing happens. With something this big happening, we have to look as if we are just as intrigued as the rest of the town.
Right. Yes.
Okay, well then let's just
So we can kind of
start
just
going.
walk through and just be like, oh, what's happening?
Uh,
Where
Keeping
am I
an ear
going?"
out for what's going on.
Yes.
What
I'm
are
gonna,
you
I'm
doing?
gonna walk like 40 feet behind them.
Okay. So give me the marching order for you three.
I'll lead the way.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
be in the middle.
I'll take it through.
All right. I'll let everybody make perception checks for this.
Okay.
As well as your stealth checks.
Which have a +10.
Silas will walk with Herb.
God.
So then that one. Oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Plus 20. It's a nat 1. It comes out to 21.
Anyway.
Perception.
That's stealth.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. No, that's really funny. Because something else happened.
That is a 23 for stealth,
Mhm.
and then that is a
Oh, wait, do I have passive
23
for
as
this?
well for perception.
What'd you get for perception?
23.
23. What'd you get for perception?
No, wait, hold on.
20.
24 for perception.
Got 7 for perception and 16 for stealth.
No, it would be no +10. +10.
Oh, plus 10, 26.
There you go.
Do not forget
I've
to
got-
add that +10.
I've
It
got
is
23
clutch.
and 23.
Yeah, it's so clutch. Sometimes that doesn't matter.
Okay. We'll check something real quick. So, all right. So with Icarus and Silas rolling that one.
Oh God.
On their stealth check. You guys start to head out. Icarus immediately trips, hits the ground, catches himself, pops right back up, keeps going. Kind of
Weren't you an assassin?
and then you watch as Silas starts kind of walking forward, not seeing Herb, trips over Herb, knocking both of them down. Kind of both stand up, brush it off, and what the hell? And keeps walking. Blaming it on Herb. But you guys are fairly perceptive.
Oh,
Got that
great.
going.
The group is fairly perceptive. Those of you who rolled above a 20 can hear commotion going on just a few houses down as you guys kind of slop through the mud with Icarus kind of going forward. Silas not doing too much better with the kind of clanging of the metal in the back. But Icarus, I'll say, as you kind of are attempting to blend in with the crowd, you get to the point where you can see a standoff almost kind of between two people going off in the, not necessarily the town center, but closer towards the gate, where you guys are heading. It is between what appears to be a half-elven woman and what appears to be the garrison commander. So, this half-elven woman, which... Have you served in the past 3 years?
In the past 3? I wouldn't think so.
And I would say you don't recognize her. She's tall, toned. She has pulled back brown hair and greenish tint to it. You see those warm amber eyes and the scar that kind of goes from her temporal down to the other cheek, the left cheek. Her uniform is highly decorated, but it's relaxed. It's got a traveling cloak that's pretty tattered and beaten up off to her shoulder. And on the other side, on her other shoulder, she's armed with what appears to be a very fine elvish longbow, as well as a set of daggers and a quiver. And I would say you recognize the uniform as a tattered Preceptor uniform. In this conversation, she is pretty pissed at the garrison commander. Are you guys listening in on that conversation?
As best we can.
Yes.
Sure. I'll say you guys.
Before you get into that, I'm gonna look at Nastani, hopefully.
Open in a link, babe. Just keep on talking.
If I'm right.
Hello, this is Miss Honey.
I can't come to the link right now.
If I'm reading this right, I think that's Callisti, which would mean that Garvia is not here.
So good things.
Hopefully.
Hopefully good things.
Hopefully.
Okay, how do we want to play this?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. She's never seen our faces. She doesn't know it's her.
We'll stick to the original plan.
Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna relay the information in my head to everyone.
Okay, you guys sticking around for this interaction going on down here?
I think I want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there other
I
townspeople?
think
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
other people,
I'm gonna
walk out.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of like motion for everyone to just kind of disperse in the crowd, so we're not a group
Sure.
in the crowd to blend in.
Yeah, we'll keep those stealth checks. Okay. So.
Can I try again?
No. Not
Can I
for
try
this
again
one.
now that I'm not with these guys?
No. You watch as
Callisti.
the Preceptor starts raising her voice at the garrison commander. Commander Falto, these supplies are essential for the townspeople. We can't just let them sit to the side because of politics. And Falto, Commander Falto, has several guards to the side, kind of very relaxed and calmed in front of this very high-ranking officer. Preceptor Erlen, while I respect your rank, my orders are clear. My men are to remain on their current assignments. Distributing supplies is simply not a part of our duty. Your orders come from the chain of command that has clearly lost sight of what it means to serve. We have a duty to the people, Falto. Duty is a matter of perspective. Preceptor, my duty is to follow orders from my superiors, that of which you are not. You, of all people, should understand the importance of chain of command. I understand chain of command, Commander, but when the chain struggles and strangles the very people it's meant to protect and uphold, it is our moral obligation to question it.
Woo!
I was like, can I start a cheer with
Yeah, you want to, sure. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, but Gwen is it totally.
Yeah, you do it, and several of them start yelling out towards, and you kind of see a sigh of relief almost that people are backing her up here.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Like, can I make an insight that this is not like some
A staged thing.
Yeah.
Sure, make it.
Her name is
You watch as Callisti kind of now gesturing towards the crowd, and then returns to kind of Falta. Will you really let these people suffer?
18.
No!
18? Seems to be
Genuine.
genuine.
Okay.
She's very heated and trying to keep it under control. She's ready to tear this guy's head
Hey,
off.
also, real quick, what did the guy call her?
Preceptor.
But did he say her name?
He said
her
a name.
Oh, he said Preceptor Erlen.
Erlen.
Erlen, like
Erlen Callisti.
Erlen. Aerlinn.
Can I walk out the gate?
Huh?
Can I just leave? Like,
Yeah, if you just want to leave, yeah, go for it. And as there's kind of the crowd dies down for a second, Falto retorts, "It's not a matter of what I will or won't do. It's about adhering to the structure that governs us. Perhaps, Preceptor, you're the one who needs a reminder of where your loyalties should lie. Pray that God with this altercation." And he turns and walks away. And you see Erlen just steaming for a second and just looks about the crowd for a second.
Let's get
Stops
that guy.
on you. You there? Are you a soldier?
Not anymore.
You're not of this garrison. Are you still serving? I need to requisite the supplies to the people of this town, and the local garrison has kindly stepped away from that obligation. I would be greatly appreciative if you would assist with this matter, as I have few troops to spare.
I am not of the garrison, but I am willing to lend my services.
Are you a mercenary? Are you a group?
We'll help.
Well, I would gladly pay for your time if you could help me distribute these supplies to the farmlands on the outside of the city.
I can pull some help together and get it done.
Thank you. Most excellent. I will be awaiting the supplies of the ship. If you have a wagon or carriage or just steady hands,
We got a truck!
I would greatly appreciate
Hey,
it.
this is a great sales opportunity.
Do we really want to get to the Celestian government, though?
So, with that,
Hey, I'm not here to be Herb's moral compass. I'm here to be
she
his
walks back to
sales
the airship
advisor.
and starts to help the others unload all the large crates of supplies. So, the interaction's over. But you kind of watch as most of the time people are like, "Whew, that's crazy." Walk away.
I want to help. Gwen wants to help. Anyways.
Yes. No, I definitely.
You guys go into
What, how much do I know about Callisti?
make a history check.
Ooh, let's do it.
I'll say with advantage.
Let's go.
Because you're Cilician and this is kind of your forte.
16.
16. Okay. You've served directly under the Sovereign, right? You remember her. She didn't seem to remember you, but she was one of the honor guard, essentially, for the Sovereign for some time before you left. She was fairly new, but that was 20-something odd years ago. You assume she's probably worked pretty closely with Nico. But I'd say you would know she's only been Preceptor for maybe 3 years at this point. Maybe just 3 years. Whereas Guardvia had been Preceptor long before.
Yeah.
And the previous Preceptor passed away. And she was kind of unofficially given the title of Preceptor as the Sovereign himself requested it.
Wait, the Sovereign himself requested Praeris?
No, Callisti.
Callisti.
Okay. Can I... I'm thinking really hard, like, Miss Donnie,
You've reached
is the
Silas.
channel still...
Hey,
You've
Silas.
reached the head of Silas. He's
How the
not here
hell
at
did
the
you
moment.
get here?
What is
I'm-
Silas thinking about? Is it elevator music?
Yeah, no, can I like...
Do you want to tune into Silas's thoughts?
Yes.
Make a deception check.
Me?
Yeah.
20, not natural.
20 not natural. I would say you tune in and you listen, but it would be something that I should either text you or whisper to you.
What? I was
She
kidding.
jumped up so fast.
This is.
Oh.
Hey, are you gonna keep that to yourself too?
It was a whispered secret. And it's definitely something I need to keep to myself.
Oh.
Boo!
So, with that secret,
Alright.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm taking the mile trek back to the.
yeah, it's a good like half-mile walk to the camp.
Can Gwen just go and start
Actually, can I just
carrying
spawn in the
whatever?
car and just go?
Yeah.
If we can
I
manage
just
to
drive?
get on
Sure.
maybe Callisti's
You take a
good
minute to
side.
summon the car. That would take you 2 minutes to walk to camp. Sure.
I'll ride it in style.
You do that, and several villagers go, "Whoa!"
Yeah, maybe that's not the best. Well, he's by
It's too
himself.
late.
It's
He's
fine.
by himself.
Callisti has nowhere near the pull or authority that Praeris does, or Guardvia. But if if we can at least get on her good side, she may be able to help us in some way eventually. Better
to be
for
on
the
the
situation
good
we're
side.
in. There's no bad turnout for being on her good side. And she is someone who genuinely cares about helping the people, not just power grabs.
So
Do not.
Yes.
Murder!
Kill!
Kill!
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Demon
that's
Lord's name.
seems like the best
Is
plan.
that what was going on in silence? Dang.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
I want to know.
So
So we just
Not
grab
all
these
everything.
boxes.
Yeah.
you guys heading there or to the camp or what? Get in the car.
I'm just going to help because I know I'm strong enough.
I'm gonna.
Can I think really loud
I'm thinking.
and be like, what's the dude bro's name? Keyspear. Keyspear, are you listening? Can you hear? I need to talk to you. Keyspear, you said you were gonna leave us alone, but like
Keyspear!
Shout us again.
Avery,
wrong
shout out.
number.
I'm gonna summon.
Safana?
Yeah. I was about to say Nistani again. I was like.
I summoned the Stani.
I
The
summoned
real one.
She's here.
She's in the room.
I'm gonna summon Safana.
Okay.
I can ride.
Once
back-
again, villagers. Ah!
Sorry. It's a. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys are just summoning crap.
I thought we were
Out of-
outside of the gate.
Yeah, there's villagers walking home.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna ride back to camp, tell them what's going on, and come back and have Savannah help
Okay.
load stuff. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride back to camp.
All right.
I'm just straight to work.
All right. So Icarus and Gwen, you guys head straight to the ship where Preceptor Erlin seems to be kind of moving these crates with the rest of her men just outside the ship and kind of just leave them at doorsteps, knock, let them know. Just their basic foods, just cloth for the winter, that kind of thing. Bare minimum, 1 crate per household, preferably. We don't have a lot, but we need to reach the farmsteads on the outskirts of the town as well.
It's good to know someone from the higher ups in Basilica does care about the people.
Well, I am fairly inexperienced in the prerequisites for the job. However, I am more than willing to do what I think should be done. That's why the Sovereign appointed me. You look familiar. Do I know you?
I'm not sure how you might. I haven't been around here recently.
No, she knows
What's
you.
the vibe check on that?
She knows you lying, dog.
I would say make an insight check.
Oh, sure thing. 4.
You both find each other hard to read.
Ooh.
All right. Well, like I said, if you have a carriage or anything, that would be incredibly helpful, as it is not of my best thoughts that we should take the airship door to door. However, so
Probably wouldn't be seen as friendly.
I'm really strong.
you have the box.
Look what I have!
I found this!
Well, if you
Where'd
could
it
start
go?
locally while we try to get a carriage, that would be great. Thank you. So, what people she does have are kind of going door to door, and you guys do the same thing. Asana, you eventually make it back to camp.
Yeah.
Um,
He's here.
yes.
So, good news. It wasn't Godvia.
Good.
Yes. It was the left hand.
Okay, Preceptor. Bad.
Okay, but she also asked for help distributing supplies to all of the townspeople. And she'd pay us.
So it's a good time to leave.
Yes, I guess it would be a good time.
She's going to pay you. You talk to her.
Yes. She talked to Icarus.
So can I? There's a brief murmur. You talked to the Preceptor and took a job.
Yes.
Why?
I didn't
Why
take
would you do that?
Okay, I didn't take the job. Icarus did. But also she's helping out the townspeople, giving them supplies.
That's great. That's great for them. But we are kind of on a bigger task here.
I know we are on a bigger task here, but it's not going to take too much time to do that. Helping the people.
What are you doing?
Helping the people.
Define helping the people.
I'm helping take a box per household to the doorstep of a house and leaving it there.
How many houses?
I don't know. I only just came here, so I'd let you know what's happening.
There's 40 farms circling this area. Are you going to every farm?
No, I'm not going to every farm. There's other people for that.
That's the princess talking. I have people for that.
Excuse me, princess.
It is not going to be
It's
me.
there for comedic relief only.
It is not
Makes
going
sense.
to just be me doing the singular 40 houses. Several people are doing this. Icarus is. Gwyneth is. Me and
She's
Zafan
my
are going to
government name.
I'm serious right now.
In trouble. Look, I admire your kind, warm heart to the people you don't know and who have tried to kill you. However, the rest of us, that sounds like a prime opportunity to get out.
Okay, then that's what we can do. We can pack up our stuff and then make our way out. And I can still help people. I can do both. We can do both.
Well, while you're doing this, I'm going to move camp.
Okay. Where are we
going to
moving
head
camp
back
to?
toward the mountains.
Toward the mountains?
Yes.
Okay.
So, structure goes.
Are we going to be communicated with where the mountains camp will be?
North.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm gonna
Go talk to
I'm gonna
Barkus.
park my car and point to the car and tell them like to pack all their stuff up in the car.
To Keysphere?
Yeah.
So you're helping move camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like you're walking.
No, I have Zafana. I'm riding Zafana back into town.
Yes, Lana can't carry you in a crate.
Well, yeah, I don't have any crates yet.
Yeah, but what about
Okay.
us?
So you heading back to town? Are you? I should ask. Are you taking Silas?
Silas, what do you want to do?
Silas, would you like to help or are you moving camp?
Do you need help, princess? You asking for me to move the boxes?
I'm not asking for you to move the boxes. I'm asking
Let's go
if
move
you
some
want-
boxes.
Okay.
Come on. You're just tired.
Silas, you don't have to do
He's
this.
still
No,
got-
I'm on an adventure.
He got one shoe on.
I got one shoe on. Y'all woke me up early. It was raining. Now there's wet socks and temples, and there's a weird statue of you underground, and
That's a weird.
you got green flames or something.
Hey, speaking of, can you tell us what happened?
Well, it's gonna have to wait till everyone's back at camp, which is gonna be north in the mountains.
Can you tell me on the way?
Sure.
Okay, so you guys head back to move boxes. All right, so there's a lot of crates. There's a good 40 or so.
Can I, meanwhile, find like a wagon or something to rent out? Or
Sure. You go to the nearest guy and just like try to bum it off.
Give me your wagon!
I mean, I'll pay him.
And you look over to the dude. He's kind of hunched over.
You what? What you want?
Is this the same guy that
My car.
bought our animals?
What you want my car for?
I just need it to run some supplies around real quick.
50 gold.
20,
50 gold.
20. Haggle. Haggle.
Free!
15 gold.
Yeah, 50.
Got it. You give him the 15?
I thought I had 5.
I just agreed to 15. Come on. Give it.
Do you have 15 gold? Is that the
Yes,
dilemma?
stop
Okay.
it. I'm gonna hand him 10.
Are you just handing him a little coin, like a coin sack?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a deception check. I'll let you roll sleight of hand, actually. Sleight of hand. Oh yeah. We don't use that.
What if I still did deception?
No.
Ha, 9.
9 total.
Mm.
He opens the bag, looks at it.
5 more.
Oh, man.
Is this even like a good wagon? Like,
It's a wagon. It's made of sticks and has wheels, and it has an old horse next to it.
is like better than just carrying stuff by hand?
There's not many others.
Okay. All right.
It's a small town.
You want your food or not, dude?
All right. Yeah. I'll give him another 5.
It's on the board. All right, and the other 5.
All right, she's yours.
Alright.
Yeah, you acquire the carriage.
Let's
or
go!
Do we have a horse
The
with
cart.
a carriage?
He said there's a cart with it.
He's letting you
horse with
use.
it.
He's letting
The
you
horse.
use the horse.
Okay,
for that,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought we just got the cart and
No,
not the
you-
pig.
Be funny.
When
They would
you
drag it
will
out
pull
for
the
another
cart.
20 minutes. But yeah, if you guys bring it back, loading it up. You guys do this for the rest of the day. It's a lot.
I mean,
Until she's like good enough
until further notice.
paid.
Okay. So you continue. I mean, it's hours of just going, picking up 5 or 6 crates, heading out to the farms, heading back. 5 or 6 crates, heading out to the farms. Most of your tasks are kind of further out because you have the carriage, the wagon. But eventually, about sunset or so,
Oh crap.
things are kind of finally finished up and bring the carriage back. You guys give the carriage back to the weird guy?
Yeah.
Ah, my horse.
Walks off.
Do you happen to have any other animals? I don't know, maybe a bird, a beetle.
Who's asking?
Scurries off.
Okay.
But Erlen kind of turns. Thank you so much for your help today. You've done a great service for the so forth and so on. Your gold. And kind of gestures towards one of the commanding officers on the ship and kind of walks down and kind of plops a sack of coins down on the kind of makeshift chairs and tables. Before you.
How much?
I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
You guys worked for some time. I would say, looking inside, it says 600 gold.
We're earning honest wages, guys.
First time for Gwen.
I'm gonna put it all in the bag of holding for now, unless you want to divvy it up now.
Not when we're about to face a
Hold up.
terrifying
You
big
did
bag.
600.
20 off the top. Come on. Paid for the car.
You did pay for the car.
So, mark off 20 gold. But, that being said,
So she's just like,
she is kind of, they've all been moving crates around town, some of them having to carry the crates all the way out towards the farms themselves. Her and the few soldiers that are kind of there are sitting at the chairs and tables that they kind of brought out and just kind of, but she kind of looks up.
I guess as we go to leave, I want to just sort of stop by and be like, thank you again for looking out for the people.
Of course. I didn't get your name. Any of your names.
Johannesburg.
Nessie.
Nessie. Make a deception check.
It's a
Chris.
nickname.
Chris. That's so good.
Chris with a C.
Deception check.
Hey, can I use my inspiration from the previous game where you actually heard the joke that
Yes.
Ethan didn't steal?
Yep. Mark it off.
My deception is 17.
17. Okay. Not on that one this time.
17 as well.
17. Okay.
Oh man, I gotta lie.
You don't have to.
You don't have to lie.
Don't have to, but I'm
I
also
recommend it.
carrying the what? The murder weapon?
So I'm my nickname. It's a nickname.
Enith.
Anna.
Her
Deception check.
Enith.
Annette. That's my name, Annette.
father didn't love her.
I'm gonna use inspiration on that one.
Get it out of the way now.
Hold on to mine. I've got one.
Okay, that's better. And
Okay.
then deception.
Yep.
14.
Okay. All right. She kind of gives the group a strange look. Silas is there too, right?
Yeah.
I would say the rest of you make an insight check.
Ooh.
You can roll with advantage.
Oh. 4.
4. Okay.
Did you roll
Second.
with advantage?
Only she had
Only she
advantage.
got advantage because she got Whisper earlier.
This little Mardi Gras one has not been treating you well.
Sorry, it's my dice.
9.
9? Okay.
24.
24, okay. So I would say...
Wait. Sorry, 10, but...
Well, nobody else got it, so...
Do you want me to?
I would say the rest of you just see Silas kind of tip the hat, Reeves. And she kind of gives an understanding kind of nod. But if you want the Whisper, I can give it to you now.
That's very
They
odd
know
to
each
me.
other. They know each other.
Seems like it, yep.
Sauce is a. He's an odd.
He's an op. Might be an
He's
op.
an op.
He's an op.
He better not be.
He's an op.
Oh,
Don't
that'd be
do
so
that
cool.
to us.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be the funniest plot.
No, that would be so
Will
heart-wrenching.
has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
So, that being said, you guys have taken your money. Anything you want to speak to her?
What do you know about Paris Guardian?
No.
I'm kidding.
Is she nice? What's her favorite food? She immune to poison?
What's she allergic to?
Where does she sleep at night?
What does she feel about the water supply being poisoned?
What was the name of her first pet?
Yeah.
What was her mother's maiden name?
What's the last 3 numbers?
What's the street? What's the street she grew up on?
What would be the biggest minor inconvenience we could do to her that would ruin her life?
What are those
That
last three?
sucks.
What are the last three? Like the 3 digits on the back of her credit card.
Yeah. Okay.
Social security number.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Any real questions?
That's really good.
If you say something,
Icky
I will
boy.
take it literally.
Icky. Anything to say?
Okay, hang on. DM question.
Yeah.
Because this is, I don't know how much I established this. Is it, so, Gaiax, right? You know Gaiax.
Yeah.
Is it like,
Teacher.
yep. Isn't it standard that like the people that learn under Gaiax usually go straight into the, okay.
Straight into the Praetorians
Yeah.
or the Sovereign specifically.
Okay, so it's reasonable to think that Callisti had also studied under Gaiax.
Yep.
Okay.
Just as you and your brother.
Alright, so as, assuming no one else has anything, just sort of like as we're getting ready to go, after, saying thanks for helping the people, I just want to like tack on like, I had a instructor when I was younger, Master Gaiax, who always taught us to look for what was true and right in every situation. And I hope that you can continue to do the same.
Here, here. Second that.
You say this. She pauses. I thought you were familiar. McNamara, right?
That's all last
I know your brother. We were with the same group. Sovereign's Guard? Praetorian? You left shortly after I arrived. Your brother speaks very fondly of you. I've only heard good things. So it's good to finally put a name to the face. Be it a different name. Iker Chris.
Don't talk
It's
about
going through a phase.
There's what you could call some family drama at the moment, and I understood you may have contact with Nico, and I was hoping that our interaction would not be described to him.
Make a persuasion check.
22.
22. She kind of leans back in her chair. Interesting. What drama? If I might pry.
Your right hand murdered the king and
How
How do we say this politely?
how recent is the assassination?
Like a week?
A little over a week. A little over a week. Yeah.
Okay. This is okay.
She's probably heard,
Most definitely.
but she didn't seem to be after you. She's because her sister keeping it a secret.
Whoever
that is.
Not sister.
I discovered recently that Nico had been keeping secrets from me and had been much less than honest over the last few months, and we have not yet had a chance to sort that out amongst ourselves.
Well, to be honest, he's been acting strange ever since he got closer to Praris. I don't know, it's like he's her little protege.
Yeah. Really.
I assume she's wanting him to take up her mantle at some point. But I wasn't aware that she would be retiring anytime soon, so I find it strange. But
She did retire.
your family has done great services for the Sovereign, so I can't imagine it being anything negative.
I bet you can't.
But I hope things get sorted out for you.
Thank you.
Of course. I will not make mention of you when I reach Pacific.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, I have to go that way. Not yet.
Thank you once again for what you've done for the
Thank
people
you.
here.
Thank you for stepping out, speaking up, being one of the few who did, for assisting me back there, as well as helping distribute the supplies. I know it is a tedious task, and the pay is menial, but
I know the people here will appreciate at least somebody in power sticking up for them.
this region is under Praris' watch, and honestly, she punishes them for once being a part of Ross. And while I understand her desire to keep rebellion and such activities at bay, it's not right to cause an entire town
Of
area
innocent
to
people.
suffer.
Not just that, but that will cause more rebellion.
Her
And she realizes.
ideology is that choke them out enough and they can't fight back.
Exactly.
Wait till I get my hands on it. I did not say
No.
that. I did not say that.
I'm happy there is someone who is looking out for the group of innocent people who do not need to be punished.
Well, we're not at wartime. We haven't been at war for 20 years, and with the tragedy in Ross, I can't imagine
Yeah. Yeah. for
doing
sure.
something so horrible to people who have already suffered.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But could you imagine maybe killing a king? I'm kidding.
Could you imagine what
That's-
happened now?
What you talking about? You mentioned how I had left not long after you entered onto the Sovereign,
Mm-hmm.
and while the Sovereign may not have a different view now than when I left, it is very comforting to know that you share some of my views, and better yet, you are in a better position to stand up for them than I ever could have been.
Well, that's why I wanted to join up. The war was horrible. I don't know where you fought, but I was over in Mizumi, and quite honestly, when I returned, I didn't feel a hero. I didn't feel good about it. But I wanted to make a change. So either leave and change it from the outside, which is infinitely harder, or try and get inside and change it for the better. By the God's grace, the Sovereign chose me to succeed the previous Preceptor.
Can I grab like my water skin or whatever? And, like,
Yeah.
no, here's to making a change.
She doesn't have anything but... Let's hope it continues to change.
I'll give like, I guess I as a player, know like all the Cilician customs, but if we bow or whatever else, just
Yeah,
kind of like
you
a bow, a
you
salute,
could bow to your superior, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
just like that, and then
She gives a curt nod. And,
on our way.
all right.
I'll give like an informal bow as well.
No, the homesteaders.
So you guys heading back out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
To the mountains in the north.
The homesteaders.
so as you exit the town, the
What's
setting
that moon
sun
looking like?
now gone, just beyond the large kind of downtrodden gates, the golden light hasn't faded. Replacing the sun on the horizon, cresting over the mountains. A golden moon, full and bright, slowly begins to arch over, unnaturally fast in its movement. As you reach the outside where Herb was waiting for you guys with the vehicle, Estani, Gwen, and Icarus watch as color begins to fade from the world. And that's where we're going to pick up next time!
Yeah.
So, good math. You're prepared to an extent, but we'll see what happens next episode.
I don't know about prepared, but
Yeah,
expecting
we'll
it
see.
at least.
We'll see
We
what
know what's
happens.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Gwen goes into a rage.
They were too busy moving boxes.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
were
some
playing-
people are moving boxes, some people are moving camp, you know. It's okay.
we were moving.
But we're gonna pick up there next time. But before we go, before I say the thing that I was about to say and yell really, really loudly, remember to
Subscribe
And
and
like.
turn on the notification bell and
Yeah.
like the video and leave a comment and
Yes.
tell us, are you upset about lying?
yeah. Are you a liar?
No.
Are you a liar?
We started this out lying. We ended it too.
What whisper do you wish you could have heard that only Nistani heard twice?
All of them.
Did you
They
start
like-
making connections in your brain
Yeah.
like I did when you started slowly realizing that Callisti knew Silas somehow, and then she mentioned that she fought in Mizumi during the war, and I realized I was thinking of the wrong country, and there actually wasn't a connection there, because I thought Mizumi was where Silas was from, but he was actually from Arkansas. Did you do
That's
that?
really
Because
good.
I
That's
did.
really funny. Yeah, keep searching in your head. Make those conspiracy theories and post them in the comment section, please.
I
wanna
would love
them.
to hear
I would love to hear conspiracy theories.
I love conspiracy theories.
Oh my god.
of the lore.
Comment
the
your
lore.
favorite
lore.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theory of
The
all
lizard,
the lore you
the
know.
lizard temple. Okay,
Lizard.
under the cities.
The fish god.
No.
Have you guys not heard of lizard temple?
God.
Okay, we'll talk about that next time. But also follow us on our socials at.
At the Wayward 7.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
And don't eat
Right,
babies.
really
My lawyers
don't
told me to
tease
say
that up.
that.
Or let us know if you want more baby eating
No.
topics.
No.
Brought
no.
Don't.
Bad.
Brought by Reagan.
Don't.
I
She
don't
brought-
actually eat babies.
Yeah, she doesn't really do it. Real babies. That being said, we'll see you guys next time on The Wayward 7.